afternoon, everybody. It's Billie, the Crafty Floridian, and I'm on again to give you the latest and greatest on Madonna, our queen. Um, get comfortable. I'm sorry, I'm sitting not very comfortable. So I thought I have just gotten off the phone with Madonna, um, and she talked to me for a while, and then I talked to her the other day for a while, and I got the full story, and I want you all to hear it. And this is from the from our queen's mouth. Um, the other day, she was sitting on the toilet seat, not going to the bathroom, but I guess her dryer is right next to her, or her washer, whatever. And she was folding washcloths. And as she was in the process of folding her washcloth, something something in her hip went. She goes, well, it must be another pain, another thing. And then she went back to folding her washcloths, and the next thing she knew, something popped in her hip and it knocked her off of the toilet on the floor. And she was wedged between the toilet and the washer or the dryer, whatever was next to her. She was there for 18 hours, and her cousin found her. And he said, she told him that he couldn't pick her up, and she knew it would be hard to do, and she didn't know what she had actually done yet, but something went in her hip. So, I guess that's ink. So he said, "Well, I'm going to call 911," and she said, "Oh, let's wait a minute. Let's think. Let's talk about this." He said, "No, I'm calling him," and he did. And she went in the hospital. Um, the the what was going on with her leg was already happening. She's been dealing with this for months, with a problem with her leg, an infection, and there was care coming out, or nurses coming out during the week to dress her wound and all that good stuff. So it was a wound that got really infected. Um, they had discussed with her about removing her leg before this fall happened. So it got to a point that the infection was really bad, and she finally said yes. She had to think about it. So they removed the leg, and it's from the knee down. And they left that wound open. Okay, they kept it open. And also one toe on the other foot had to be removed. It was dead, I guess, basically is how you say it. Right now, she's still in ICU. She's still recuperating. She has a staph infection, which she told me today is going down, down, down. So it's looking better. The numbers are going down. I guess they were up and now they're going down, or they were down and now they're coming up. Either way, the staph infection is getting better slowly. She's very optimistic about it. We had a lot of laughs, and we're talking about her new nickname is Gimpy, but she's she's got that sense of humor. She's very excited. Her brother from Missouri, who's like in his late 90s, is coming to see her on Friday, and she's very excited about that. And of course, she sees him often, but I mean, once in a while, whatever. But she's just excited that he called her and said, "I'm coming. What are you doing Friday?" And she says, "Well, I'm laying in a hospital bed." So he's coming to see her on Friday, and she's very excited about that. She said once she got her phone, from her cousin or whoever had it. She couldn't believe all the texts and emails and all that stuff. She is just overwhelmed, and we are what she needed to keep keep her spirit up, and she's a very religious person, and she's got a rosary with her, and she said she had her rosary in her beer bag. I made her a beer bag. Maybe other people made her beer bags too, but anyway, she's her spirit is up. We talked, and it was just so good to listen to her. And she says, they're not going to take me out all in one piece. I'm gonna leave piece by piece. I said, okay. At least we still got you, girl. We still got you. And it's such. Oh, I don't know. This morning I had this. I've been holding it in. Is I love Madonna so much. We've been. I guess I was instrumentally in getting her to do YouTube, and she had a lot of questions afterwards, and she came to me, and I helped her as much as I could, and she's enjoyed it. She loves the people. She loves you guys. You're giving her what she needs, and that's caring and prayers and sending her the love. And as you know, I'll make sure that the address for sending cards is in the description of this one. But I think she's optimistic, and that is what's important. And she's not going to let them. There was some talk of her going, and I had seen this. I don't know. Someone had said something that, my hair's a mess. It said something about her going on dialysis, and we talked about it today. And they wanted to put her on dialysis, and she says, "Well, no, you're not going to do that." She says, that's either going to be a long-term thing or short-term, and you die, and I don't want to do that. So she said, "Well, show me the numbers." And I guess you all know that Madonna was a nurse, and as far as I'm concerned, she's still a nurse, but she was a nurse it was her profession. So she knows all this stuff. So they showed her, and she says everything was good. There was nothing bad on the kidney report. So she said, well, and I asked her, I said, well, are they going to keep you posted? Keep updating you on the numbers and everything, or for this, for your kidneys? And she said, yes, absolutely. And she said, if it was necessary, absolutely necessary, she would do it. But right now she didn't see any reason in doing it. So, she's very involved in making decisions for herself. Very coherent. She knows what's going on. There's no hidden. Nobody's hiding anything from her. They're being very up straight with her. From what I understand, she's still critical. They haven't upgraded that yet. She's still critical. So we just continue praying for her, and and if you send her a card, I think the cards would be wonderful, just wonderful. She could actually hold the card and read what you have to say. I think that would be the best gift you could give her right now. She doesn't need yarn or anything like that right now. Now, we were very concerned about the place that she lives because she said it was condemned. Her cousin, and a friend, a couple people, I guess, have been coming in, and they're packing up her yarn. They were there yesterday for I don't know, she said 7 hours or something. And then her friend was there for 14 hours. Took 14 hours to go through that closet in that room where the yarn was. I mean, y'all saw it. You see it when she does her 14 hours to go through that closet. one closet now, just one closet. So they are getting her yarn. They got totes. They're putting them in totes for her and all that good stuff. So everything is being done. A friend of hers that helps her feed the feral cats is coming in and feeding her cats for her and the litter and all that stuff. So I know everybody was very concerned about her cats. They're doing fine. They've got good care. She's comfortable knowing that all of this is being done, and I think that'll help her in her healing. So I've probably told you more about Madonna in the last 4 days than you knew before. But you know what? I'm being straight with you because Madonna is important to us, and I want you to know, I know people are so concerned, and it's upset a lot of people what Madonna is going through. And I don't know. I feel very optimistic, and I think she's going to do really, really well. And so we'll just call her Gippy from now on. And she said, if you've got any one-leg jokes, please let her know. She wants to get a jump on it. That's exactly her words. I want to get a jump on it. One-legged jokes, send them to Madonna. But keep them write them up and stick them in a card or something. I think she would really appreciate that. She's at ICU, and I didn't ask her, but I don't think they allow you flowers in ICU because of allergies and stuff like that. I don't know. But that's what it used to be. I didn't ask her about it because we were talking about so much today. And that's it. I'll try to, I think she's on the road, hopefully, of recovering. I think once she gets out of ICU, it's going to be even better because she will have to go to rehab, and she knows that. And then she'll be going to her new home in an assisted living place. It's like an assisted living place where she'll have her own space, and she'll have meals, hot meals, have nursing care there and all that good stuff. So keep your fingers crossed. Hopefully that it'll be a nice place for her and she'll be happy there. But at least there'll be somebody there to oversee her comings and goings and making sure that she doesn't fall and all that good stuff. So yeah, when we get older, we got to watch that kind of stuff. I know that I do. And I know sometimes, and I'm going to admit this, I had my living room all cleaned up. I had all my stuff put away. All my little projects were neatly in bags and put away from me and everything. Well, now I've been working on projects, so everything is like an obstacle course in there. So I'm careful. My eyes are always down, walking my little obstacle course. But, it's just, you want to have it handy. You don't want to have to put it away, bring it back, that kind of stuff. So at my age and a lot of your ladies' ages, we have to watch for that. Falling is one of the first things they ask you when you see a new doctor. Well, have you fallen in the last 6 months or the last year or whatever? And that's very important because it gives them a chance to look for certain things. We just have to be really, really careful. And in the bathroom seems to be the number one place that people have accidents. Elderly, my age, old, fluffy people have accidents in the bathroom. It's true. I mean, my neighbor across the hall, she had a massive stroke, and she was on the the toilet, and she fell over, and that's how we found her, laying in her urine in the bathroom. So when you go to the bathroom, either get yourself an alert. Nancy from She's Got Yarn too wants me to get one of those watches or something. I got so that I don't like things hanging around my neck or hanging on my arms. And I used to wear bracelets and watches all the time. But I I don't know. I just need to be free. Need to be free. So so I carry my phone. Like I've got it right here, and I go to the bathroom. I carry my phone with me. I take a shower. I carry my phone because I have a place right next to the shower. I put it right there that I can. If I fall, I can grab up there and reach it. You know. So we must be careful and make sure you have a safe house. Don't have rugs that doesn't have you know rubber. They're not have rubber underneath of them so that they don't slide. All kinds of little things like that. I even have a bar in this hallway right here. Going in both bathrooms have bars, and I use those bars all the time. Pull myself up or whatever. But I do have a chair in there. Well, y'all know all that stuff. So be careful, and I think I know she's still in critical condition. Um, they were keeping an eye out on the leg because of infection, and they hadn't closed it yet. I think it was still draining and all that stuff. And they were talking about removing more of it, but they decided not to. So I think they closed it up, and now it's healing. Um, so I have a picture, but I'm not showing it to anyone. But it's pretty devastating to see. I don't know at our age if they'll do. I mean, we don't know. We just have to take one day at a time. And all I wanted to tell you is what I know up front. So please send the cards. And if you got any one-legged jokes, stick those suckers in there. She'll love reading them. And that'll give her a leg up, as we say. A leg up on the jokes. It's crazy. She just made me so laugh. And then she said such kind things to me. And it was just, I was telling you this morning I had a headache. I mean, just a terrible headache. And I tried to lay down a couple of times, and it just hurt so bad I couldn't. And then finally I just cried. And once I cried, the headache went away. I just think all the tension of worrying, um, and Madonna and I were talking today about how much we've been through how important we are to each other. And we've been through a lot together in such a short period of time of knowing each other. We don't talk to each other every day, but we know we're there for each other. And we tease each other. She's my old lady. She calls me an old lady. But it's I love her to death, and I pray that her healing continues. And she does have a rosary. I said that too. I'm repeating myself, aren't I? Okay, I won't do that anymore. So thank you very much for listening, and keep doing what you're doing, and saying your prayers and keeping her in your thoughts. And I'll keep you posted in a couple more days, okay? We're gonna check in. She called me today, so we're gonna check in every couple of days and see or every day. And right now, if there's nothing new, then if you don't hear from me, then everything is going along very nicely. She's healing nicely, so I'll keep you posted. Take care, and we'll talk soon.